Hanukkah, the Festival of Lights. What's the miracle that we celebrate most? The most prominent miracle is that after the Jews, after the Maccabees, beat the Greeks, they went to the Holy Temple. It was completely desecrated. It was just a mess. They cleaned it up, and they didn't have any oil to light the menorah because the Greeks had defiled every bottle of oil. So they didn't have any oil to use. They search, they find this one little vial, one little thing of oil, but it was only enough for one day. And it took 8 days to get new oil. They lit that oil, and the miracle was that that oil that was only enough for one night lasted 8 days. It burnt for 8 days. But here's an interesting fact about this story that people are not aware of. That according to Jewish law, if you do not have pure oil, you may use defiled oil for the menorah. They had plenty of oil. It was just defiled by the Greeks. And according to Jewish law, if you have no pure oil, you're actually allowed to use the impure, defiled oil for the menorah. And they insisted not to. They insist they're not going to use that oil. Why? You're allowed to. What's the big deal? God said it's okay, so why are you guys stubbornly refusing to use this impure oil? So here's the idea. It was exactly what they were fighting the Greeks about. The Greeks were all about logic and reason, and everything has to be understood. Everything has to make sense. And one of the most illogical laws in Judaism is this purity and impurity thing. Somebody touches something, they're impure, and they make this thing impure. Nothing changed in the oil, nothing changed. It's completely spiritual. It's completely metaphysical. I mean, there's nothing. It's illogical. It doesn't make any sense. So the Greeks said, we're going to defile every single bottle of your oil. Because we'll let you use oil. We'll let you light the menorah. But not with holy oil. Not with spiritual oil. You'll use regular defiled oil. So when the Maccabees came to the temple, and that's all they had, they said, what? This is what we fought for. We fought to use only pure, holy stuff. And now we're going to use their oil? So they only used that oil that they found. And God agreed with it. And that's the miracle, that God made that oil, that pure oil, last for 8 days.